What's up, everybody? It's Tahira Renee Christie with Weight Loss Advice from a Big Girl. I am here to offer some motivation for the day. I've been dealing with some things in my life that have really opened up so many new opportunities for me emotionally, that helps me to understand that I'm getting closer to an amazing breakthrough in my life. Weight loss, of course, is not just about eating right and exercise. Of course, that's a huge part of it, especially the eating right part. But until any of us and all of us deal with the emotional aspects of losing weight, you're destined to put the weight back on. And so I had been going through some emotional battles in the last couple of weeks that have been really throwing me off track in terms of who I am, who I think I am, what I think I'm doing, and why I'm doing it. So I decided to take a step back and really assess what I'm doing during the day. I meditate, I read my Bible, I go to church, I do things for fun, I talk to my girlfriends, I have outlets, I've got a lot of those things in place. But one of the things that I really feel like I needed more of is simple clarity and purpose. Not saying I don't know my purpose. I really do feel like my purpose is to help people. Like that's the blanket of what I am here to do. But sometimes I feel like I get lost in the movement of purpose, in that my purpose is to help other people, but I got to help myself first. And so one of the ways that I'm learning to help myself is to take time out of my day, every day, to really feed myself, feed my soul. There's so much negativity out there. There's so many negative things that can consume our time and our mind, and social media and the news and politics and all these things that are just not really important in the grand scheme of things. And some really amazing people got placed in my life recently. I know there's a lot of people out there like team no new friends, but sometimes new friends, networking, reaching out, hell, just being who you are, and people being attracted to you for whatever reason they are placed in your life for a very specific purpose and reason. I've had some really amazing people walk into my life recently that are giving me life. They are really contributing to my health, and they're not conventional people that I would normally be attracted to or be like, oh, I'd like to be that person's friend. Or I think we have so much in common. But I mean, from the random Indian woman from the nail store who prayed for me because he just looked in my eyes and saw that I needed some beautiful experience, to the Christian artist who plays guitar, and she's a Korean woman who has the most beautiful voice and amazing presence, who wants to take me under her wing musically and teach me some things, which is awesome, to the African American woman who is going to her daughter's going to the same school my daughter is going to be going to next year, who offered her rides. Just random connections for their purpose in my life. And so in my quest to fulfill purpose, which is to help people, I'm learning to help myself and seek out that help and receive the help, and be reliant upon the universe to feed into me as much as I expel out to the universe, if that makes sense. And be okay with that, because I think a lot of women, especially moms, wives, as a Black woman, I know it's really difficult at times to accept help, because we are always doing everything for everyone else except for self. And it is okay to be selfish. It really is. I'm learning that. Not to a level of narcissism that is not helpful to anyone, including yourself, because you're just unaware of how selfish you are, but to the point where you are able to heal yourself, and whatever's left over is for the world. So sometimes, even when there's pressures coming from every which direction, slow down. Because the reality is, there are no worries in this life. This life is very simple. We complicate it. We don't have to. It's a choice. But for this moment in time, I'm going to slow down and just receive all the blessings that God has for me. And I pray that you do the same. Anyhow, sending you love and light. Have a beautiful day.